big fat wave in mid, and Sanji pops his own.
Athena shield popped down, now Moreno with a real world relation. Chorizo, wow, outplay with a good flicker out. Now Chorizo's caught between the base turrets. He jumps in, but Fury knocks him up, takes him down. And Echo are showing signs of life.
2 for none. Punished underneath this mid lane inhibitor. Echo are on the board for the first time in what seemed like a long time. I'd say the better part of the past 10 minutes. Echo couldn't do anything to BTR, and now they punish BTR for overstaying their welcome. This is the first time we've actually seen Echo cross the river.
And look at that, Zyda now giving Super Ken a taste of his own medicine, taking the purple buff away.
Grand Theft Purple here, 15 minutes in. Let's look at the item builds. Hey, Sanford closed the gap.
He did 9K now, and this is the concern for the Khalid pick. Early game, I don't think there are any doubters to the way he can be a bully in lane, oppressive, aggressive, but towards a later stage, he does fall off. He becomes sort of just a utility XP laner. He sustains and he stuns, but that damage falls off, and that's what we're seeing from Bigetron Alpha now. They're in deep waters. Echo have weathered the storm.
And now I'd like to build on that point, right? Chorizo, he's at a crossroads. Do I build more damage, or do I put an immortality on me right now? Because that's what that last item slot is going to be for. For the rest of BTR, it's great. It's a walk in the park up until it's not. And that's when they march into the base. So you're still looking at a very healthy gold lead here. No doubt Bigetron Alpha still in control. 6,000 gold ahead. But this next Lord, I can't help but think that maybe this Lord, especially if this fat wave up top eventually does find a way to break through that tier 1. It's a long lane. I'm wondering if maybe this is the one that Echo contests.
I think they have to at this point, right? They can technically turtle in their base, but why not put additional pressure to Bigetron Alpha? If they're somehow able to win a team fight, trade a few kills over for the Lord, or even better, just get the Lord, then they have a chance to completely take control.
They're looking for the turn. And boy, oh boy, what a miraculous turn it might be. So these are here. Down half health.
Whoa, 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 a lot of damage coming down. Chorizo not going to be stunned up, but he's going to be picked up, and no! He flickers out to safety. Moreno buys the winner truncheon.
And he goes and spends this time in the bush to recall home. Look at Super Vin just pushing top lane, forcing a response for Sanford. Heart guard into Sakin.
Zyda still with a shield unity. He's trying to look for an opening right now. He goes in. Moreno flickers out of the real world manipulation. Big resources spent already. Bigetron Alpha, do they take this fight?
All right, Heart Guard just expired. Lord down to a 5th of its health. They're looking for engage. RWM from Moreno.
Yeah, we beat it. Fury out to 3. Chorizo jumps in, but Sakin gets gunned down. Now it's Super Ken versus Zyda. And it's Zyda who wins it. Now Moreno forced to use the winner truncheon as Echo collapsed on the robots.
Remember his name, Zyda, formerly known as Mama Coco, the punish on Sanford.
Bigetron Alpha 7K down to 2. Echo are going to utilize it to completely equalize.
To push that long lane. And RWM here. Oh no, it's hit critical mass. There's way too much firepower coming in from Echo. They're going to penetrate.
Base turret down in the mid lane. From nothing to everything. Echo, 3.7K Lord advantage.
Oh, not to mention that bottom lane too again. The enhanced waves for Echo. And it's scaled up too. I'm wondering if it hit at the evolved state. If it's at 18 minutes, oh Lord, just crashes in.
Brazer's Wrath going to be used up. Chorizo hasn't been able to find any raging sandstorms. And that's why Echo...
Whoa, 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 whoa!
Renner's apathy even used up. Oh, immortality pop! Super Ken forced back. Echo are going in. Sakin now. Oh, he's in the midst of it all. Pops into Purify. Gets down. Now Sanford in the back. Dealing a lot of damage, but gets forced back. Moreno pops into real world manipulation as Super Ken jumps forward. But now the base turret down below is at threat.
Oh, they're walking on thin ice. Many a team in the SPS Challenge Finals have fallen to this folly, overstaying their welcome. But it looks like Echo couldn't push that top lane inhibitor quite yet. But I have advantage. This is the first time in a while in this 19-minute game that they're actually the ones in the driver's seat. So they're trying to protect that lead as best they could.
It's a big W, a big fat W for Echo right now. I mean, Look at the gold lead, completely gone. And speaking of the late game, Bigetron Alpha, what are they gonna use Chorizo for? Now his damage has fallen off. Now his dashes, his stun can be dodged. It's very easy to dodge. We've seen it many times from Echo.
Yep, he's a sitting duck after that engagement and after he's tried to output the damage he can up until he needs to sit in a corner and think about what he's done with a quick sand guard. Can confirm, folks, he built an immortality. So yeah, this does send the message that, yeah, I just want to be annoying as hell. Superman gets jumped on!
Oh, Renner's happily even used up now. Vin is going to fall. Super Ken tried his best to help his roamer, but with that, Echo have just taken control. Once again, they've taken the roamer. No more global presence.
All right, so good news for Echo is he's not rock and pull yourself together. He's actually gonna count up all the death timers here, and we're past TikTok timers. That should have been a life that Bigetron protected all the more because, again, Evolved Lord scaled up to 20 minutes, up for taken.
20 seconds on Super Vin. Bigetron Alpha, they can try their best to look for a cancel, to force Echo to reset. But at this point, Echo, they're committing. They do not want to let it go. They want a 50-50.
More than just a 50-50. Look at the control that Yaoi has asserted. He really wants this. He gets knocked up, gets the heal. Ooh. Oh, Super Ken comes in, but Saida scores.
Big damage coming in, but now again, it's gonna be Super Ken who falls in the front, even in the back. Sanford, beautifully done, distracting and zoning the back line. Moreno and Saken were a non-factor in the team fight.
I can only imagine there must have been a gap in the communication. Super Ken was a little in too deep, and I'm guessing he was making the call to Super Vin. Hearthguard now! Hearthguard now!
It was a bit too late at that point. Saken dealing some damage, but now with the Evolved Lord, Echo are just marching down. They want to play with the damage reduction. Saken gonna be chunked.
They're coming in. Lord just a breath away from their base. Hearthguard on Saken.
Whoa, outplayed! Dodges away, flickers out. Blazing Duet comes out from Saken right now. He's able to gun down the members. But now the real world manipulation popped in. Now it's gonna be the Lord chunking the base quite low. Chorizo coming back, looking for some more damage. Middle waves as well for Echo.
40 very low. The base at a third of his health. They pop some immortalities. Yaoi goes.
With an nature popped in now for Saken. He's gonna be engaged on Minion Fury. Not with the flicker this time. Super Ken respawning with a taunt. Yaoi gonna be brought back to the team, and Saken picks up the kill. Sanji in outplayed, not given the space to go for the base, and Bigetron Alpha have defended.
Oh, outplayed! He gets caught! Oh. Immortality popped!
No immortality knocked him, shut down! Moreno has taken outplay down, now going forward. Real world manipulation from Moreno. As Sanford dives in deep, now looking for the damage. Winner Chunche gonna be bought in time. Gonna be selling it to the immortality. Moreno was baited, Sanford!
It's a bait on a bait! And with that, patience wins. Bigetron Alpha with the wipeout.
What a game! Again, it will always begin like this. It happened for onic versus AP Bren, and Bigetron Alpha have coin flipped back to a victory.
1-0. BTR takes the opening game.
What?